And these look so realistic. This is crazy. I don't know what to say anymore. It's too realistic. It's just amazing and super realistic. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with MidJourney V5. The day we have been waiting for is here. MidJourney V5 has finally released. So I will take you through all the new things and show what you can expect from MidJourney V5. In the Discord of MidJourney, in the announcements tab, we got a message yesterday night. We are going to try alpha testing a version of our V5 algorithms today. At the moment, this is only available for people that have a paid subscription. So here they explain what is new with the V5 base model. Much wider stylistic range and more responsive to prompting. Much higher image quality. The most important thing from this is much wider stylistic range and more responsive to prompting. With MidJourney V4 and the older ones, often it was less is more. If you could give a prompt with 2 words, you would get some crazy results, and MidJourney would kind of do the work itself to create a nice stylized image. So with V5, this is going to change a bit and you really have to add your own style. So MidJourney's style guides are more important than ever. Style and prompting for V5. It is much more unopinionated than V3 and V4 and is tuned to provide a wide diversity of outputs and be very responsive to your inputs. You really need to know what you want. If I would just type house in the desert, I would get most likely a photograph because MidJourney V5 makes everything a photograph if you don't specifically say what style you want to use in your image. V5 is really meant to do exactly as you say in your prompt, so the words are super important. Here they say as well, in fact, the system default is more photographic. To see images that look more like art, you need to prompt for artist names, art styles, media sources and genres, plus add Stylized 1000 to the end of the prompt. But I can talk all I want. Let me just show you what you can expect from MidJourney V5. /settings. You see that the option MidJourney version 5 is at the back. So when I click on this, now make sure that all the images that I create will have version 5 in the back. If you don't want to do that, you can also manually add --V5 at the end of your prompt. My settings were correct. I have V5 selected. So my prompt is /imagine white house in the middle of desert with an empty pool in green garden. So really try to make it as long and as detailed as possible. The image is ready, let's take a look. White house in the middle of desert with an empty pool in green garden. We have our white house with the pool, there's no green garden, it is in the desert. But as you can see on these images, it is all photographs, and that's what I said before. MidJourney will most likely only make photographs right now unless you really say what you want. Another function of MidJourney V5 is that all images are upscaled right away. So all these 4 images are already high quality. So if I press upscale, it should go super fast. And within a second I get the bigger picture because it's already there. So as you can see, it's really a photograph. So I'm gonna try one more. I try this time Cyberpunk Cat in Dark Alley. And to see if we can spot some difference between MidJourney V5 and V4, I'm gonna try this one as well, but in V4. So this is the V4. As you can see, it is looking quite nice, it's drawn, and the V5 is also ready. And this immediately looks more like photographs. There's a bit of a difference here. On the left, this is more photographic than on the right. The right, you see that it is drawn a bit. The moment you type something simple, MidJourney could create some crazy stuff with it, and V5 just doesn't do that. It makes it more realistic, so that's why style guides are more important than ever. So I have my pizza with broccoli. Try it again in 8-bit style. So here I got the pizza with broccoli, and this is just a regular V5 style, nothing crazy. And you see that it's all looking like images. So it's really, in MidJourney V4, we really had to prompt to get images to look like this. But now this is just the basics, and this is just how it is normal. And as you can see here, now I did pizza with broccoli in 8-bit style, and you really get it in that style. So you can get really impressive pictures, you just have to work harder for it. Since pictures are so good in MidJourney V5, let's try to create the image that's super realistic and give it a lot of details that we want. That's what they explained, that MidJourney V5 make the prompt as long and detailed as possible. So let me try this. Now I created a very specific prompt. 2 guys drinking a milkshake outside of Five Guys. The sun is shining and there are many people waiting in line for a milkshake. But this is what MidJourney expects from us. Details, a long sentence, that's what works best. There's one more important thing that I mentioned in the announcement, and that is that in the future they hope to have a friendly default styling for V4 before we switch it all to default. Because it is harder to create crazy looking images without doing a lot of work, without adding a lot of styles yourself. So I can imagine for many people this default function would be nice. So here we have the two guys drinking milkshake outside of Five Guys. The sun is shining and there are many people waiting in line for milkshake. So here they are very happy with the milkshake here as well. But what you see, the colors are good, the names are not good. But you see people in the background, you see it's sunny. So this is actually very impressive. It's really doing what I said. I can try to do this one, but do it with V4. And here we have the photograph of two guys drinking a milkshake outside of Five Guys, but in the V4 version of MidJourney. And you can see that it's way less realistic. So people are walking wrong, all the faces are not really good. The cups are broken. If you compare this with this one, the improvement is next level. It's so crazy to see that the improvement is so big. And it is kind of scary, especially for photographs in the future, how MidJourney is going to evolve, what people are going to do with these photos and how realistic you can get. I made a whole video about using emojis in prompts for MidJourney version 4, that you can just use the single emoji and they get a crazy nice looking image. But let me try it with MidJourney version 5. So I'm just going to go for polar bear rainbow. Let's see what it comes up with. Since V5 is so realistic, I'm going to ask it for a realistic photo. So I'm going to go for Jason Statham working out in gym, version 5. So here we have the emojis in version 5. And they actually came out super well. And very, maybe even better than version 4 with how well they interpreted the polar bear and the rainbow. And it is nice that it created a drawn cartoon kind of style. I really like this ones actually. I'm very impressed and I didn't expect it to work so well. So I will try one more and just with one emoji, see what it does then. So here we have Jason Statham working out in a gym. I would say this face maybe looks a bit like it. But what you see again and again, MidJourney only creates images, like only creates photos. It's not looking like a cool art style that you want. And also the pizza emoji is ready. And again, they just look like photos and they are super impressive. They look super realistic. These two doggies, let me take a look. Let me upscale that one. And this is a very cute picture on a trolley. Actually with a lot of croissants or something, and as you can see, the one that we used here with the two emojis is not a normal response. Because here with one pizza, I just get the images. This site that I have right here is maybe the most important site that we can use for the new MidJourney version V5. It has so many different styles that you can use. You can go through it and you see that they have 247 painters, 206 illustrators, 40 designers. They have so many different styles. This is what we're really gonna need for MidJourney V5. I can go here for 121 techniques, drawing and painting. And here they have the comic strip style. So I'm just gonna copy that. So I just add here turtle taking a nap on couch in comic strip style. And this is gonna be in V5. Turtle taking a nap on couch in comic strip style. And this looks very good. So here we have the comic strip style. And here we got the result of some very nice images. So if you know what you want, you can get the best results out of MidJourney V5. You just need to play around a bit and really know what you want to create. One last thing that I wanted to share is the stylized command. They say in the FAQ, if you want to create artistic images, that you should add to the end --stylize 1000. So here you see some results. So stylize 0 is simple. Stylize 1000, you really get some nice artsy creation. So I'm going to go back to this page to see if I can find another style that I would like. I like this post-minimalism, so I'm just going to copy that. Abandoned factory in an apocalyptic world in the style of post-minimalism. And at the end I do --stylize 1000. One of my favorite type of photography is AstroPhotography. I also shared in a video that I made about realistic images for MidJourney V4. So I just want to try it out with MidJourney V5 to see how that one looks. Mountains and lake with AstroPhotography. I hope it comes out very nice. And here we have the abandoned factory in apocalyptic world in style of post-minimalism. And these look so realistic. Wow. I'm gonna upscale. This is crazy. This looks too real. It even has the graffiti on here. This is super impressive. And if you're into making the most realistic images with MidJourney, then you're gonna be very happy with MidJourney V5. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's just amazing and super realistic. And here I have the mountains and lake with AstroPhotography. And these look, yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. It's too realistic. Looks great. How cool is this? I'm impressed. I'm impressed with MidJourney V5. So that was my first impression of MidJourney V5. I'm very curious what you guys think about it, so please let me know in the comments. I'm a bit blown away by how realistic it is. On the same time, I also missed the functionality of MidJourney V4, how you could get such artistic results just by doing a random sentence or a random word. So it is nice that you can also choose between V4 or V5. I think V5 realism is really next level. So let me know in the comments what you think. Please subscribe because I will make a lot more videos about AI in the future.